What's going on, guys? I got the B Trooper deck profile finally. I came top 8 at Gamer's Choice Case Tournament. It was like 70-something people there. It was a really long event, but it was pretty fun. The deck performed pretty well. I went X1-1. I lost to Set 5 Pass. It was PAX List, round 1. And I tied against Virtual Worlds because I didn't have enough time to like kill him. And plus, like, I misplayed too, so, you know, it's whatever. But it was a pretty good event. My list is a little different, so let me show you what I got. I play 3 Battle Wasp Stings. This is a starter card. If you have this plus another card as an extender, you can go full combo. I play 3 Resonance Insects. I see some of y'all playing 2. You're high. This is the best card in the deck. Gotta play 3. 3 Buggy. This is a really good starter card too, but I prefer to use this card later in the combo so I could end on Cicada King. I play 3 B Trooper Scale Bomber just because the chain block for this and some other cards too, and it's an extender. I play 1 Doom King. I'm thinking about playing 2 because I'm learning that you could do more interesting combos like making Apo first turn or Hope Harbinger and stuff like that if you play 2 Doom Dozers. I play 1 Gokipole. I used to play 2, but now I'm cutting down certain cards to just 1 for consistency purposes. And I can also play around with just 1 because you recycle power with Sting and the Insecto Link 2. I play 1 Kaiju. It's just if I go second, I have another card to just interact with my opponent when it's my turn to crack their board open. Because right now, the format is just make board, win duel. If I play against Set 5 Pass though, and I see this is pretty bad, but it's whatever. I play 1 of the Worm Warriors. It's a free extender, searches off a Gokipole. I play 1 Traptrix Marmello. It's just 1 Traptrix monster. It's the Traptrix package. It's summon this and search out Treacherous Trap Hole. If you don't know what Treacherous Trap Hole does, it says pop 2 monsters on board if you control no traps in grave. Generally speaking, this deck doesn't have any traps in grave, especially my list. So it's very easy to resolve that card, and it's a pretty big blowout. Like a lot of decks, if you do a double pop, they just end turn. I play 1 Rapid Fire. Again, just search it off a Gokipole. If I open it, follow up, that's fine. It literally helps you extend into combo if you use Horn's Effect to summon. I play 1 Battle Wasp Pen and 1 Twin Bow. I used to play 3 of these, but then I realized it's a hard once per turn effect. You're only going to resolve it 1 time. Once you go into combo, that's it. You don't really need them again. So it's better to just cut these down to 1. They're both searchable, and they get you into combo. I could either draw into 1 or I could search 1, and it's still combo. For my hand trap lineup, I played 2 Sting. This card is my favorite card in the deck. It's literally one of the reasons why I play this deck next to Resonant Insect. It's a free extender. It helps you dodge cards, and it also removes cards from your opponent's graveyard. Like, this is a heavy graveyard format too. And it searches out the field spell and the trap card. The field spell helps you play through Nibiru, and the trap card kind of just solidifies the duel. I play 2 Ashes, 2 Veilers, 1 Contact C, 1 Retaliating C, and 2 Imperms. I'm playing the Imperm, the Ash, and the Veiler for cross-out targets. So I'm only playing 2-2-2-2 just for the fact that 1's going to be used for cross-out and 1 might be in my opener hand going first, so I'm going second. But besides that, like, I don't really need that many hand traps. They're just there if I play against Drytrons or Tri-Brigades or like a really grindy matchup. Because honestly, this deck will play through boards, you know? But going second, certain decks is just near impossible to break open. So you go into these hand traps, and you're also gonna need the hand traps for resolving this card. So if they try to hit your cards in your combo, you can keep going. Also play 2 Tactics with the 2 crossouts, and I play 1 Call by the Grave. So my theory is that you don't need to play 3 of these and 1 of these. It's better to just play 2 crossouts and 1 call by, because they both basically do the same thing, except this hits Imperm and Nibiru, right? So it's a little clunky if you play 3 of these. And I play 2 of these because sometimes people hand trap me and I can still go full combo because they don't know how to stop my deck. So with that being said, I can use the knowledge in their hand to rip a card out, or I can get a free draw, you know what I'm saying? Or I can just take a monster in their board like Goon or something and just kill them with it. I play 1 Foolish and 1 Gold Sark. Foolish is for Gokipole, Gold Sark is for Resonant Insect, and I could use Resonant Insect to dump Gokipole, or I could use it to dump a card like Beat Trooper Buggy. Because if I have the field spell, then that sets me up where I can reborn it off of Beat Trooper. I can reborn Beat Trooper Buggy and go full combo from there if I have another extender in hand to keep it going. So Gold Sark has a lot of applications, and plus I get the Resonant Insect back to my hand in 2 standby phases, which does come up sometimes if it's a grind game. I play 1 field spell, 1 Beat Trooper Sting, Flying Sting, and 1 Treacherous. I only play 1 of these because they're both searchable, and this is recyclable. I am thinking about playing 2 of these because sometimes if you get Zeused, if you have access to a second one, it just solidifies the duel, you know. But 1 of these, you know, I don't see too many Zeuses around, so 1 of these is good enough. My extra deck, only XYZ I play is Number King, City King. I used to play the Zeus package, but it's just not practical. You don't want to crack your own board. And there's nothing really out there that merits you to run Zeus. I play 1 Salamangreat Amirage because this card plus Resonant Insect is like kind of full combo if you have an Insect in grave and they have a monster in grave. So like it gives you like 1 card combo potential basically. And if you have an extender in hand, then it's just full combo. I play 3 Horn, 2 Inzectors, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn. I play the Shinobi Insect. I only play this card because I play this card too. I play Salamangreat Amirage. So Salamangreat Amirage off of Resonant Insect searches Sting, summon Sting, make this, and then I search this field spell, and the field spell reborns, let's say Buggy from grave, and that enables me to get into this. So that's still full combo. It's a weird way to get into full combo, but it's still full combo. I play 2 Sarahs because this card in itself enables you to go into Access Code Talker. So I play this for Access Code Talker, Link Climb, and also play this to just reborn cards from my graveyard if they put me in a very weird predicament. Like, let's just say I can't go full combo and I have to end on this because, you know, if they Nibiru you and you still have Horn in grave, you could bring Horn out and link off the Nibiru and Horn and make this. And then on your opponent's turn, you could reborn an insect monster from your graveyard. So that's just a really good way to extend past Nibiru. That's why Nibiru doesn't really hurt this deck that much because of this card by itself. And then I play 2 Atlases. This is like the MVP in the deck. This is one of the reasons why the deck is so good because this cannot be destroyed by card effects and can't be targeted by card effects. And it's a free, basically, reborn. It just free summons a Beat Trooper for your deck. So it gets you the Sting, gets you the Buggy. And if it gets you the Buggy, you end on this because 2 Buggies make this. Or you can get Sting and search out Trap or Field Spell, whatever. Doesn't matter. And this just sits on board for a while. Like, this is not an easy card to get around. It's like a baby masterpiece. Like, it doesn't pop, but it's just a baby masterpiece. A really big monster that's really annoying to out.
Like Towers.
Yeah, it's like Towers. My side deck. I play 3 Psycho Readers. This card just destroys Drytrons. Drytrons is just so popular in this format. And the way this deck is set up, you know, Droplets, Dark Ruler, Kaijus, Slumber, I tried it all. Hand Traps are just a better way to shut down Drytrons. And the fact that they're restricted to their ability to search out Orange Light, it makes this card have higher impact because it's less likely for them to have access to Orange Light. So if you were to rip them with this, like let's say they go Alpha, Ben 10 or whatever, right? You go this. Now they got 3 cards in hand, and those 3 cards better be something because their turn might be over. 3 Drolls. It's for Drytons. It's for Virtual Worlds. Like, this card really hurts Virtual Worlds because it locks them to the cards they have in hand. Because 9 times out of 10, they usually go summon something, dump spell, banish spell, add Lulu. Once you droll them, you know, they can't gamma because they have a monster on board. You know, if they have access to stop this from resolving, it's whatever. But if this resolves, they're stuck with the cards they have in hand, and they're probably going to put out a mediocre board and burn their hand. So that's why I run 3 of these. I also play 3 Skullmeisters. It messes up Drytrons. It messes up Virtual Worlds. It also messes up Pran Kids, because there's still people playing Pran Kids. Also messes up Phantom Knights too. I'm seeing a lot of Phantom Knight players, and also messes up Tri-Brigades. Because I notice a lot of Tri-Brigade players have cut Gamma Package. So if they go in the Vol effect to search, you go Skullmeister, that's it. All they have is what they have in their hand. So it kind of forces out their hand. I play 1 Harpy Feather Duster, 1 Evilly, 1 Reboot, 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, and 1 Imperm. This is sided for like going second against certain matchups because a lot of matchups get stopped by this card. Again, I only play this card usually for the cross out targets, but if the matchup requires it, I'll side in the third imperm. But the reason why I'm playing one of blowouts is because like I want diversity, honestly. Because like if I see a schism, I want this. If I see set 5 pass, I want this and this. If I'm playing against like set 5 pass 2, I want this. Or Shadalls, this fucks them up too. So I wasn't really like sure which hand trap is good enough. So it was like an experiment. Yesterday, I evenly the Edelich set 5 pass deck. I blew them out with the evenly, but the dude summoned Inspector Border. And that was it for me. Like I just couldn't out that card. It's 2,000. Like that's the crazy part. Like it's a real card. Harpy Feather Duster came in clutch. I smoked the dude last round with Harpy Feather Duster. He's playing Alta Guys. Like I smoked him really bad with this card. And Reboot also came up too against Virtual Worlds. Because the dude was playing some weird shit. He was playing back row with Virtual Worlds like Imperms and Chuchi and Solemn Judgments. So I was just like, nah, get out of here. He judged with me. I rebooted him and I killed him. So overall, the side deck came in clutch. I might be inclined to play 3 Lightning Storms, and maybe cut, you know, evenly and Imperm and Cosmic for the 3 Lightning Storms. You know, still debating on it. But overall, the deck performed. Honestly, last format before the ban list, this deck was really solid because prank kits were super popular, and this deck shit on prank kits. Like it just smokes them for free. And this current format. My honest opinion is it's like a solid tier 1.5 deck. We are getting support in Burst of Destiny, but even right now, you still can do your thing. Cross out makes the deck super safe. Like it's like a condom basically. I didn't play Nibiru in my deck. You can play Nibiru on your side depending on like you know where you're playing at. You can main it too, but I definitely would fit Nibiru's in my side deck too. I might cut some cards out. I put like 1 Nibiru or something, or 2. But yeah, Nibiru's definitely could get crossed out, and that's what this deck really suffers against. It's Imperm and Nibiru.
Any changes to the main deck?
Changes? There's this monster. It's a photon monster, and it's an insect. It says
Galaxy Worm.
Galaxy Worm. Yeah, if it gets summoned, but you control them all the monsters, you can spell summon another one. So that's a free way to get into Horn.
Yep.
So I want to play that card. I want to test out that card. Also, I want to play 2 Doom Dozers because if you play 2 Doom Dozers, you can go first turn Appaloosa, and you can make a whole Parminger as well. So that's really cool. But besides that, shout out to my team. Shout out to S. Dot. Shout out to James Guerrero. Shout out to Fluffy. Shout out to Al, Lil, Will. A lot of people helped me out with the deck list and stuff. That's about it. Appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.
All right, we out.